and B. And today I am back with another ASMR video. Today we are doing another article reading video, but this time it's not about video games, it's about sports. Yes, the NBA season just ended. I say just ended, it ended in recent history, the last couple of weeks, and there's already quite a bit of trade talks, rumors, stuff like that going on. So I figured I would go and see if there was any articles. I've seen articles in the past of trades every team can make in the offseason, and I found one. I think this is like Bleacher Report, but we're going to read through it to see what every team should do in the offseason. I've seen a lot of rumors out there, and of course, the Bradley Beal trade has already happened, so Bradley Beal is now on the Phoenix Suns for like Chris Paul and Landry Shamet, or Shamet, and I think a bunch of picks and maybe some other players as well. But if you enjoyed this video, if you're a fan of ASMR, ASMR sports, ASMR gaming, ASMR, I do pretty much anything that I'm a fan of on my channel. So if you like what you see on my profile, on my channel, hit that subscribe button. If you like the sounds that are coming out of your headphones, your speakers, whatever you're watching on, your TV, then hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well. Before you sit back, relax, and enjoy. So, we have one trade idea for every team not in the 2023 NBA Finals. And actually, before we get into it, I want to say one more thing. Jake Baller ASMR may have already done something similar to this. He may do something like this in the future if he hasn't already. He's a very big sports guy, does a lot of NBA content. So, just wanted to, I kind of came up with this idea on my own, but there's chances are he's probably already done something like this. I wouldn't be surprised if he's already done something like this, so I'm just going to shout him out anyways. So, one trade idea for every team not in the 2023 Finals, and it's in alphabetical order, which means number one, the Atlanta Hawks. And you gotta know what's coming. Yep, John Collins to the Brooklyn Nets for Joe Harris and Patty Mills. I don't really like this. Joe Harris is a really good shooter, I guess. I feel like it says he knocked down 42.6% of his triples last year and hasn't shot under 41% in any of the past seasons. This article is okay, June 2023. Good. I'm just making sure this wasn't an old article. I feel like anytime I'm paying attention to what Joe Harris's stat line is, it's not good. It's not good. Anytime I'm like watching the Nets or like bet on the Nets or watching maybe I rostered somebody else in FanDuel, and so I happen to see his stat line as well. I do like Patty Mills. Patty Mills has always been a great role player. I believe Patty Mills has a ring with the Spurs. He was with the Spurs a long time ago, and I think he may have gotten a ring, maybe not. But the goal would be to add more shooting around Trae Young and DeJounte Murray. Apparently Trae Young and DeJounte Murray are not safe. I know John Collins has been the narrative for a long time, but I think they're maybe shopping Trae Young or DeJounte Murray. I'd rather keep Trae Young. I like Trae Young a lot. DeJounte Murray, though, I'd like to keep the core that they have now and just build around it somehow. But obviously you have to trade players. But yeah, Boston Celtics receive offseason, and Peyton Pritchard is a solid role player. He's done some things when he gets his minutes. Makes his return to Boston a year after putting up 12.5, 6.2, and 3.7, shooting 39.4%. In Utah, he'd be the ideal third big for this roster behind Al Horford and Robert Williams III. Interesting. I feel like Al Horford is getting really old at this point. I feel like it might be time to move on from Al Horford, and I feel like Kelly Olynyk would be a solid person to move on to. He definitely showed some promise out in Utah. Okay, so now we have a 1-for-1 trade here. Los Angeles Lakers are trading Royce O'Neal, the Nets are trading Royce O'Neal for Mo Bamba. Interesting. I don't know that the Nets need, again, I guess they could have a nice backup. I forget what the center's name. What's his name? A mobile 7-footer who can start at power forward or play either post position off the bench. Okay, so they're saying he should play the 4. Alright, that makes sense. I can't remember the Brooklyn Nets center right now. I know he'll probably get mentioned later on in the article, maybe. He's really young, really promising young talent. Kind of had a breakout season this season. Oh god, the Hornets need to trade their first round pick, number 3 overall, and their first round pick, number 23 overall, for the second round pick from the Blazers. Okay, so they're saying just trade up for the number 2 pick from the Blazers. Scoot Henderson, I don't know anything about any of these rookies. I have no idea about any of these rookies. Chicago Bulls received, or should receive, D'Angelo Russell, Mo Bamba, Max Christie, and an unprotected first-round pick in 2029, all for DeMar DeRozan. That's a pretty hefty package for DeRozan. So what, that would be DeRozan, LeBron, and AD. That's a pretty nasty trio right there, I will say. All these super teams, though, I feel like the age of super teams is over. I feel like if you look at the 2 teams that were in the finals this year, you had the Heat, who had basically Jimmy Butler as their star. Bam Adebayo is also a great big. But outside of those two, it was really a well-rounded team. Same with like the likes of the Nuggets. I'd say you have Jokic as your MVP. Obviously, he's literally the MVP, the best center in the league. And then you have Jamal Murray as a nice little like sidekick to Jokic. And then the rest, I would say, are like very solid above average role players. Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, definitely, I would put them above like a role player designation, but they did play as role players on that team, I would say. Cleveland Cavaliers are going to trade Corey Kispert for some picks. The Wizards are going to get the picks. I guess they're saying that the Cavs don't really need picks, they really just need depth. 24-year-old power forward, Old Ford, averaged a career high of 11.1 points per game. I don't know much about Kispert, to be honest. Okay, here we go. Ooh, this is a wild trade. Dallas Mavericks received DeAndre Ayton. Phoenix Suns received Christian Wood via sign and trade. Josh Green and JaVale McGee. Sheesh. So JaVale McGee back to Phoenix. I believe he was with Phoenix for a while. Josh Green is a really good shooting guard. Would be a really right now. But he would definitely be solid with that offense. Kind of like a run and gun squad. And then they also get Christian Wood. That would be pretty disgusting, actually. That would make the Phoenix Suns truly dominant. I don't know that they can afford this deal now that they've got Bradley Beal, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, they still have DeAndre Ayton, so we'll see if that actually goes through. Detroit Pistons received Devontae Graham for Marvin Bagley. These are two underrated players, in my opinion. But I feel like the Pistons don't need Devontae Graham. They definitely don't need Marvin Bagley. They have so many bigs in Detroit. They do not need Marvin Bagley. So I see. Okay, so I understand this now. Yeah, front court in Detroit is getting awfully crowded. Jalen Duren, James Wiseman. I forgot they got James Wiseman. Isaiah Stewart and Bagley. Yeah, they need to get rid of somebody, and I would say Bagley is the odd man out there. Golden State Warriors. OG. Anunbi. Anunbi. I can never understand. I can never pronounce his name right. And Thaddeus Young for Jordan Poole. Wait. Jordan Poole. Ryan Rollins. And a 2023 first round pick, 19th overall. I feel like this would be dumb for the Warriors to do. I understand it, but I feel like they're making Jordan Poole into their like future. Like they want Jordan Poole to be the future. Because I mean, Golden State's getting to that point where they're all getting old. They're all getting older. They're gonna need somebody to kind of pick up the slack when it's all, when Steph eventually retires. Jordan Poole is really young. I just feel like they need to hold on to at least a couple of young studs. And Jordan Poole is a young stud. When Klay Thompson and Steph Curry were both out, Jordan Poole would take over. He would be incredible for the Warriors. I don't see them trading Jordan Poole. I could be wrong. Maybe they want to trade Jordan Poole. I don't know. Oh god, here we go. Ben Simmons in a 2025 first round pick for a 2029 second round pick. Oh my god. I mean, I guess this would just be like Houston saying, why would Brooklyn never do this? They get a 2029 second round pick, so they get a second round pick 5 years from now. Why would they do that? I mean, I guess offloading some cap space, but like, get something else out of it. Like, you're giving up a first round pick as well. I guess everybody understands that Brooklyn needs to unload that cap space, and so you're gonna have to do them a favor. You're gonna have to do whatever team takes Ben Simmons a favor. So you gotta spice it up with a first round pick, maybe. I don't know. Indiana Pacers. Another potential landing spot for DeAndre Ayton, for Miles Turner, TJ McConnell. Whoa. This would also make the Phoenix Suns infinitely better with TJ McConnell. I would say infinitely better, but would give the depth a nice little like floor general off the bench, and actually could potentially be the starting point guard, TJ McConnell, depending on what they want to do with the rest of their lineup. They could put Bradley Beal at the 2, and Devin Booker at the 3, and then KD at the 4, and then Miles Turner at the 5, TJ McConnell at the 1. I mean, I don't know. More than likely, though, they would probably maybe they're gonna start Devin Booker at the 1. I don't know. I don't know if Bradley Beal. I would assume Bradley Beal or Devin Booker would play the 3, and then that would bump KD down to the 4. But I don't know what other players they have. How that fits into their lineup. Let's see. The Clippers. John Collins Terrence Mann and Marcus Morris Sr. I like this more than the other trade. Honestly, Terrence Mann is a nice little, like, do-it-all player. Marcus Morris Sr. is a veteran, you know. Collins 25 needs a change of scenery. John Collins is only 25. Sheesh. Now I feel like we should be able to get more out of that. John Collins being 25, like, he's got so much potential, man. Here we have a obviously not possible trade anymore, but Chris Paul for D'Angelo Russell and Malik Beasley. Chris Paul is now a Washington Wizard at the time of me recording this, and I'd be willing to bet that he gets traded away from the Wizards. He's gonna get moved again for probably maybe picks. I don't know. The Wizards need a lot, and they're definitely in rebuild mode. So I don't think that they'll keep Chris Paul. The Grizzlies going after Kyle Kuzma. Okay. Brandon Clark, Jake LaRavia, and a 2023 first round pick. 25th overall. Brandon Clark is a very solid big. This would give Kyle Kuzma a chance. So Kuzma would be playing beside, like, Steven Adams with the Memphis Grizzlies. I mean, I feel like Steven Adams is still one of, like, the better defensive and rebounding centers in the league. Would give Kyle Kuzma a chance to just kind of be the offensive guy that he is. I don't hate this. And Brandon Clark, you get somebody, you know, Washington receives somebody that's, you know, serviceable in Brandon Clark. Could miss a large portion of next season with a torn Achilles. Oh, yikes. Tough. I didn't know that. Kenrich Williams for Marjon Beauchamp and Pat Connaughton. Okay. I mean, the Thunder are really in a great spot as a franchise. They have so many draft picks over the next, like, 5 years. They're not bad as it is now. They've done a really good job of rebuilding. So this is actually a trade for the Milwaukee Bucks. I trust the Oklahoma City Thunder to do whatever is best for them. They've done a tremendous job of rebuilding. Minnesota Timberwolves, Delon Wright for Wendell Moore Jr. and Jordan McClellan. Delon Wright is extremely underrated in my opinion. He is from the University of Utah, but he's done really well anytime he gets minutes. He did really well for the Wizards. He's done really well for the Hawks. He's done really well for a bunch of different teams, honestly. Ooh. Another potential spot for Miles Turner to land. New Orleans Pelicans. Get Miles Turner for Valanciunas, Kira Lewis Jr., and Najee Marshall. That's a big package for Miles Turner. That's a big trade package right there. If the Pelicans still view Zion Williamson as the focal point of the franchise moving forward, this offseason needs to continue to be finding the best pieces to put around him. I've seen rumors where Zion might be getting shopped. I don't know why you would ever do that if you're the New Orleans Pelicans. But I've seen where he's been getting shopped, and or it's maybe rumors, but oh my god, what? Holy blockbuster. New York Knicks receive Karl Anthony Towns for Julius Randle, Emmanuel Quickly, and a first-round pick in 2024. I don't know why you would do this if you're the Knicks. I mean, you are getting Cat. sure, Cat was injured for a big part of last year, and Julius Randle was insanely good for the Knicks this year. He was hooping for the Knicks this year. Was a big part of the reason why the Knicks had the success that they had. Jalen Brunson, a lot of people doubted him. A lot of people didn't understand why he got the money that he did. But holy crap, I don't know. They were clearly just unaware of Jalen Brunson's talents. I didn't understand the backlash that the Knicks got when they gave him that contract. I think he was worth every penny. Adding a star of Towns' magnitude to a core of Brunson, R.J. Barrett, Josh Hart, Mitch Robinson, and Quentin Grimes would help push New York to the top of the conference. I mean, at the end of the day, you are getting Karl Anthony Towns in return. Like, he is definitely a better center than Julius Randle. I don't know if you could somehow keep Julius Randle and get Karl Anthony Towns for, like, I don't know why the Timberwolves would ever do that, though. I don't know. Here we go. Oh, this is, okay, let's get crazy. Zion Williamson for Chet Holmgren, a 2024 first-round pick, and a 2026 first-round pick. So let's get crazy. This is like, this would never happen. This would never happen. But it does make sense for both teams, I guess. Chet Holmgren, I think, is going to be insanely impressive when he finally gets to play. I mean, he is a one of a kind talent. And then obviously a 2024 first round and a 2026 first round. That's a lot of draft potential over the next 3 years. And you get, somebody was literally he was the first overall draft pick last year, I believe. Interesting. All right, Orlando Magic. The Magic received Zach LaVine for Jalen Suggs, Gary Harris, Jonathan Isaac, and some picks. Okay, so like the Magic need a guy like Zach LaVine. I could see this happening. And I know that the Bulls, Zach LaVine does not really like it up there in Chicago. Jalen Suggs, the Magic have tons of depth at guard. Nobody really over the top, but they have like a bunch of like very solid guys. Jalen Suggs, Gary Harris, they have Fultz, they have Cole. I can't remember, it's Cole Anthony. I feel like I'm missing somebody in that group too. Obviously giving up Jonathan Isaac would be Jonathan Isaac, I guess. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you're getting Zach LaVine, so give up whoever you want outside of like, a couple off-limits guys, and you get Zach LaVine in return. I mean, that's a win for the Magic. That's a huge win for the Magic. 76ers receive Eric Gordon, Marcus Morris Sr. for Tobias Harris. So the Clippers would receive Tobias Harris. This is more of a, okay, so this is like more of an offloading. Tobias Harris's contract, I think. Let me look at the best overall player in the deal in Harris, who played the best basketball of his career in Los Angeles from 2017 to 2019. Wait, Tobias Harris, that's right, he was with the Clippers, wasn't he? Interesting. I think getting more role players for Embiid and Harden is a win. So, I like this. I like that. The Phoenix Suns, Clint Capella and Bogdanovich for DeAndre Ayton and Landry Shamet. Obviously, Shamet is not with the Suns anymore. No. No. Big no. Bogdanovich is like one of the best role players players, I feel like, in the NBA. Clint Capella. I was... If you're going to move John Collins, I feel like you keep getting Clint Capella. But I mean, you would be getting DeAndre. I don't know. Those are two really, really solid players. To give up for DeAndre Ayton, who is still maybe not exactly who you want, like where he needs to be as a player. But obviously this would be really good for the Suns. They'd be getting some huge depth, a great center back, and then a nice wing player. That'd be a great trade for the Suns. Oh, here we go. Trailblazers receive Jaylen Brown for Anthony Simons, Nasir Little, and a 2023 first-round pick, number 3 overall. That's a good trade for both sides. Jaylen Brown and Lillard together would be an interesting little duo. Obviously, you're losing Anthony Simons, but you're getting an all-star in return. Nasir Little also a lot of potential. So the Celtics get two really, high potential players, and the 3rd overall pick for Jaylen Brown. I mean, I feel like that's a win-win. That's a lot. I don't know that you're going to get a better package for Jaylen Brown than that right there. The Kings, Reggie Bullock for Rashawn Holmes. Okay, I mean, that's very, very basic trade. Spurs, Killian Hayes for Devontae Graham. Killian Hayes was another one of those Detroit Pistons guys. This guy's so hot or cold. He is so hot or cold, man. It's like he is either the best basketball player in the world, or he looks like he's never picked up a basketball in his life. I feel like the potential is there for Killian Hayes, but he just has to be more consistent. Would be a good player for the Spurs to go after. Spurs obviously going to have Wembanyama this offseason, so Toronto Raptors, Bradley Beal. So this is already a moot point for OG, Gary Trent Jr., and Koloko. For two teams that missed the East playoffs this season, the Raptors look to buy as the Wizards choose to reload. Utah Jazz receive Cole Anthony for Rudy Gay and a first-round pick, 2023, 16th overall. I don't hate it. Sorry, I keep having to clear my throat, cough. The last trade of the article, the Washington Wizards get Tyrese Maxey, Tobias Harris, Korkmaz, Daniel House Jr., and a 2029 first-round pick for Bradley Beal and Kyle Kuzma. What on earth? That would be so unfair. You're telling me that the 76ers would have, or obviously this is a, hypothetical at this point because the Wizards already traded Beal. But can you imagine the 76ers with Harden, Beal, Kuzma, and Embiid? Oh my God. They would have no depth. Tyrese Maxey gone. Tobias Harris gone. Korkmaz, who is a very solid bench player for them, gone. House Jr., I feel like didn't really play that much for them, but also gone. Completely not possible anymore, but geez, what a trade that would have been. I don't know why you would ever do this if you were the Wizards. I mean, you do get Tyrese Maxey and Tobias Harris, but like Beal and Kuzma is your entire team. Tyrese Maxey is really, really good though. He's really, really good. I feel like Tyrese Maxey is going to end up getting a deal similar to Jalen Brunson, and everybody's going to say, oh my god, why did you pay Tyrese Maxey that amount? And then he's going to go and he's going to be an all-star, and people are going to be like, oh, I was completely wrong. But that is the entire article right there, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little look into potential trades for 2023. I don't see any of these happening, honestly. Obviously, a lot of them have to do with Miles Turner, the big, pretty much the biggest trade talk. Jaylen Brown as well. Jaylen Brown is getting shopped. Miles Turner is 100% going to get traded, I feel like, at this point. We've been talking about that for a long time. I can see Zach LaVine 100% getting traded, or not 100%. I can see him getting traded. What else? Miles Turner, yes. Any other notable guys? Kuzma, I could see definitely getting traded. Chris Paul will get traded again. The Hawks are definitely going to make some sort of trade. Hopefully it's John Collins. DeAndre Ayton could very well get traded. Ben Simmons is definitely going to go somewhere. And DeAndre Ayton, I think I already said. Be interesting to see if the Bulls like blow it up. If they trade LaVine, then they could turn around and also trade DeRozan. Yeah, that's pretty much my whole thought. But that is going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. I will see you all in the next one.